Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. For anyone that's new here, my name's OwenAlec, and on this channel I do everything drum related. That includes drum covers, tutorials, gear reviews, tips and advice, that kind of thing. We also do reactions because it's a lot of fun. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, then please do consider subscribing, hit the like button, all that good stuff, because it really helps the channel. Thank you very much. So today in this video, we're checking out the new Architects song, Meteor. It's been a little while since I've reacted to Architects. The last song was absolutely awesome. I think it was Black Lungs that I was reacting to, and that since went on my playlist. Absolutely love it. Digging it all the time. So I am very much hoping that this one's going to be just as good. As always, I'm going to be writing stuff down on my pad, you know, timestamps, that kind of stuff. So if there's any interesting bits within this, we can revisit it at the end. Very hard hitting from the off. I like it. Got a nice pulse to it. Nice catchy chorus as usual.
I'm standing beneath the meteor, disasters breaking down my door. I should be moving mountains. The arrow buckles in the bow. They said it's time to go to war. Yeah, I've heard it all before. I should be moving mountains, but I'm like fire in the
Okay, so that was a fairly interesting song in that it's not what you would typically hear from Architects, I don't think. I mean, I don't know massive amounts of their catalogue, but it seemed quite tame from my perspective. A lot of the time you come across these really saturated heavy guitars, the really heavy riffs, that kind of stuff. So this seemed a little bit more commercialized to me, a little bit more of a single, what you would constitute as being a single. But overall I really liked it. The drums themselves were actually quite all over the place for a single style song. They weren't quite as straight. They had the moments where they were very straight and they were just keeping that solid lock-in beat kind of thing. And it sounded really, really good. It worked really, really well. But then, yeah, just a few kind of feel changes here and there, especially in the chorus. There was like you feel like it was kind of doubling up, and then it missed out one of the snares to give you that halftime feel. So it's a really nice change of pace throughout an entire chorus. You also seem to have quite a lot of ebbs and flows in there. So it'd come up for a bit and then it'd come down again, and it kept doing that throughout it. And for me, I think there might have been a bit too much of that, where it was kind of losing the pace sometimes, but then it was also kind of building up the feel. You better give a take on that one. So I definitely wouldn't say that this was like a bad song, or anything like that. It's not probably going to be one of my favorites of theirs. I kind of like the heavier stuff like Doomsday, Hereafter, Black Lungs, definitely, that kind of stuff. I really like those type of things, but a band can do too much of one thing, and this is kind of showing their range, their diversity, being able to kind of do something a little bit more mainstream or a little bit more subdued and have the emotion behind it. So that was really cool. I did like the use of the vocal effects. That was quite nice. Usually you kind of just get the regular screaming and singing, which he does brilliantly, by the way. But in this, you've got some of the vocal effects, and I think it worked quite well. So again, overall, I'd say this is a really good song, if not just a little bit subdued, a little bit more mainstream kind of sounding. Not quite as heavy with the guitars. The drums were good. It wasn't just a generic, simple beat throughout the entire thing. It kept it interesting. The vocals were on point, as they usually are. He wasn't doing his super highs like he usually does in most of his other songs. Kind of keeping it a little bit more subdued, for a more mainstream audience, perhaps. But who knows? This could be a grower. It might be one of those ones that kind of, over the next couple of weeks, is really just going to kind of eat away at me, and then I'll put it onto my playlist and I'll end up loving it. Who knows? But what did you guys think? Let me know in the comment sections below. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.